ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Street. Kurt, let's get right to the action.
Here's the return from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So Texas's offense is on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown here. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
He hands it off from the gun. And they'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Man, Chris, we're just getting settled into this game, and already big plays.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here.
Moves out of the pocket. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Missouri's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And just the middle, he gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. and it's taken at the 25. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The passing lane, clicking, moves right down the field for a touchdown. He'll hand it off, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Catch made on the left side. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Quick completion to the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. The completion makes it second and short. Back to throw again. The receiver makes the catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring it down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Missouri, 0. Texas.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll test the right side here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this,
This is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. He's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. That's good for a first down near the 40. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Try to convert with a sweep.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on third down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Missouri getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the One. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And a broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
QB to the tight end for a completion. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Longhorns!
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the point after is good.
21, Texas.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Tight end goes in motion. Ball handed off. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
First down, looking to throw the football. Tight end makes the grab. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship.
Longhorns will kick it deep to begin the second half.
Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the second half and you have the football, you want some momentum, you want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the second half going. With a sack here on third down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this second half.
He's got it in the open. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Snags a quick throw.
One thing we know for sure,
I don't know as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
QB keeps it himself. Good enough for first down yardage. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. 3rd down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's caught on the crossing pattern. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Howard right past the defender. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. 3rd down and short. Caught by the receiver. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Look out. Whole different game now. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The short completion to the tight end. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking to throw here. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion. The Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in this. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14. Texas.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they
they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the right side. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out!
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. 2nd down after that previous play. Off target and incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout.
Wide open downfield.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Handoff from the shotgun. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pass complete on a crossing route. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 1st down, looking for more now. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. Missouri now operating in the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Missouri. Great catch when they desperately needed it. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1-possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. This game just got tighter. Temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Chewing clock with the running game.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. Longhorns will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. We'll see what he can do with the return. Return tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The conference championship may come down to this drive. Can they reach the end zone? Quarterback keeps the football. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Handoff here from the shotgun. To the 25. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Grabbed by the receiver. Touchdown, Mizzou. Great connection there for 6 points.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
Does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in a regulation? Catch made by the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Defense trying to get the stop here and send this to overtime. They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the fourth quarter. That one play has split field position. First down, the opponent's 44. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And the offense will spend the timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
Another positive run on first and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of it. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it, no problem. But wait, the flag is down because of the defense. It's going to be first down. Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. That roughing the punter call will keep this drive going. It's a crucial mistake for the special teams. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass complete on a crosser. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. These guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirkland Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.